So welcome back. So guess what? I want to know, are you getting the most out of your spinach, vegetables, or roughage? And is spinach gonna do what roughage is supposed to do? Or do people have spinach confused with roughage and leafy greens, or what we call super greens? We're going to talk about a little bit of that today, and we're going to help you find out why the way you eat your spinach might not be giving you all the attributes that you need for a healthy digestive system. Coming up. So welcome back, guys, for another episode. If you haven't been here before, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you bring me content that you want to see. Down in the description, you can leave comments, you can talk to people, you can even make suggestions over at my Instagram page, Facebook page at That Guy Health. And guess what? Coming February 14th, I have my new single coming out called No Cap, more motivational music for you in the gym or life, period. So let's get into this leafy greens and roughage controversy, all right? All right, so listen, first of all, we're not going to dive too deep in scientific methods and all this other stuff. There are plenty of resources out there for you to research yourself. It's always a good thing to do your own investigation. I can tell you a bunch of listed journalist pages, a bunch of accredited websites, accredited forums, or journals out there written about what I may talk to you about today, but the truth is this: unless you find out the information for yourself, you're not going to completely know what really helps you. And you also have to go ahead and talk to your doctor or your physician about what you may be able to have and what you can have, especially if you're having certain medical conditions, i.e. diabetes or high blood pressure or heart problems, any of those situations. Those are things that you definitely want to reach out to your doctor for, not just take That Guy Health's really my suggestions or my perspectives, or even if I've done my own research. I'm not a certified doctor, so you definitely need to go ahead and do your due diligence if you have those issues or any other issues, and talk to your doctor. All right, with that being said, let's roll into this. Okay, so if you're eating your spinach like this, you're doing good. If you're drinking your spinach like this, are you getting the same attributes as if you eating your spinach like this? Yes and no, in my opinion, all right? So leafy greens, super greens are going to give you all types of health benefits. I'm not going to sit here and list them all, but you're going to get all type of health benefits, enzymes, vitamins, minerals, all of that stuff. Now, whether you do it in a smoothie or you eat it whole, you're still going to get those vitamins and minerals because it's still made of the same component, all right? I use a lot of water in my smoothie. I don't use a lot of milk and juices. That's garbage stuff, and we'll go into that in another episode, all right? But you definitely want to get leafy greens in, super greens in, all right? Whether you eat them like this or not. Now, the problem comes in the people, let's say we have a misunderstanding that roughage might be spinach. And that may not be totally accurate, all right? Roughage is considered a food or product that your body, a food, fiber, or vegetable, okay, that may have components that your body cannot completely digest with its enzymes, all right? And this is where the roughage part comes in. And for example, let's say an whole apple, and I'm meaning the skin and everything, not taking the skin off, all right? The roughage part of that apple will be the skin. So since the body cannot completely digest that skin acts kind of like as a scrubber. So when you eat it, it goes down through your digestive system. It scrubs those walls, gets that waste down, any loose stuff that's kind of hanging on, to kind of get those toxins and those whole ugly little gremlins that might be sitting in your digestive tract, and get them out of there so you can poop them out. All right, pooping is very important. You should be having a bowel movement at least once a day, once every 2 days. But if you're going 3, 4, 5 days without a good bowel movement, that's a bad deal. And that, my friend, is another episode that we will get into, all right? So let's get back into this. So this is what I want you to do, all right? I want you to look up the difference between regular vegetables and super greens, okay? And decide in there how you're gonna put those into your nutrition daily, okay? Then I want you to look up foods that are roughage and compare those to the foods that are super greens, all right? Super green spinach, I believe, is something that can completely be broken down into your digestive system, all right? But an apple or the skin on a potato, something like that, cannot be completely broken down. Now, completely broken down is not a bad thing. I know you might be saying, well, if it can't be completely broken down, isn't that bad? Yes and no. Depending on what you're ingesting is what's gonna make it good or bad. All right, so let's say if you got a bag of chips that's got a bunch of artificial coloring in it, it's made from all types of GMO and it's put together scientifically, and your body can't break that down, that would fall out of the range of a healthy roughage. It's gonna be rough because your body can't break it down, and that's not gonna be a good situation. But it's not the healthy roughage you need that's gonna give your body fiber in order to promote good digestive in systems, and then also do the scrubbing, okay? It's basically a toxin, okay? And that's something that you definitely need to be aware of, the type of foods that you're buying, where you're buying them from, and don't always fall into, oh, it's not high in this, high in that. Read the ingredients, read the description on there if you want to do your due diligence to have a healthier nutrition. And notice I say nutrition, I don't say diet. Too many people get caught into the fact of diet, nutrition. Listen, it's not always the same. You're going into a diet which can be branded, and you got the keto, you got all these other, the bro diet, you got all these other diets that are branded. Okay, at the end of the day, it is about your nutritional intake, your caloric values, and we will go into that another episode. But yes, you eating your greens like this or like this will give you the attributes you need. Personally, I eat them two ways, in both in the same day. When I wake up in the morning, I'll get my smoothie, put my protein in, get my spinach, put it in there, blend it up, eat it. Then I'll also take my spinach in a bag, especially if I'm on the go, with a little vinaigrette or balsamic. I don't do a lot of ranches and creamy dressings because those just give you a lot of added fat. And depending where you are, your daily nutrition, you might not be able to include that, okay? So then I'll have roughage, I'll have an apple, I'll have a potato that's skinned. I'll have things like that to add to fiber and roughage that will help promote good digestion system. So listen, moral of the story today is understand the difference between regular vegetables, super greens, and what is a healthy roughage, all right? And include those into your nutrition daily to help you have a good system. It's just like anything else, like a car. If you don't put oil in it, you don't put gas in it, you don't do the tune-ups, your car's gonna break down after a while, and soon you will be walking or riding a bike, all right? Your body is the same way over a long period of time, or whatever the time you're given here on this earth. If you don't take care of it by eating the proper nutrition, by drinking water, and by doing exercise, your body's literally gonna start falling apart on you, okay? And there are anomalies out there where some people don't do anything, or they say they don't do anything and they look phenomenal. Hey, different strokes, different folks, different people, different personalities. Everybody's case is not your case. So do your best to do what you need to do to stay in tip-top shape so that you can enjoy life, so that when you have that piece of cake, you don't feel bad about it. When you go to a party or go to a wedding and you eat the food and drink, you don't feel bad about it. We do work out and eat right majority of the time so that we can enjoy life when we want to without the hefty penalties of the physical deterioration of our bodies, all right? So listen, we're back on track right now. I got the Canon back up, the laptops are working. All right, so we're gonna have more of these good quality resolution videos and audio coming your way. Don't forget, if you have a Spotify, an iTunes, a Google Play, a Deezer, a Tidal, an Amazon, a Napster, any of those digital platforms and more, your boy That Guy Health is putting out motivational music, all right? No cursing, all motivation, trying to promote you to get in, have a healthier life, lift more, be more in fitness, and look at life differently, okay? The first single that I put out, and it's out right now for download, is called You Can Win, and that is the truth. I believe everybody can win if they put their mind to it. The next one coming out this February 14, 2019, and it's already up for pre-order on Monday, which would be February the 11th. It is gonna be up and ready for pre-order, and it's called No Cap, okay? And we're gonna talk about what No Cap is in that song. Go listen to it, download it, support who supports you, all right? So, like I always say, let's build together, stay healthy, peace. Time for me to eat my breakfast. It's early, it's still dark outside. Put my protein in, and I'm gonna get it.